It seems like Jay-Z and Beyoncé are already feeling the pressure after Diddy's recent arrest. Word on the street is that Jay-Z met with both a criminal defense attorney and a divorce lawyer, all in the same day. This news has caused a huge stir online, especially after rumors surfaced that the feds might be investigating Jay-Z next due to his close ties with Diddy and some shady deals they were involved in together in the past. No one expected things to catch up to Jay-Z this quickly. Most people assumed any investigation into him would follow Diddy's trial and sentencing, but his recent meeting with a criminal lawyer suggests that trouble might be closer than anyone anticipated. And it looks like Beyoncé isn't waiting around. Rumor has it she's already preparing divorce papers, ready to make her exit before things really blow up. Now, as many of you know, Jay-Z and Diddy were incredibly close, almost like brothers in the industry. They were constantly seen together, collaborating on projects. But once Diddy got wrapped up in Cassie's lawsuit, Jay-Z started distancing himself, likely hoping to avoid getting caught up in the mess. Unfortunately, it seems like it's too late for that now, as the drama has arrived at his doorstep. Beyoncé, on the other hand, appears to be making moves to protect herself. Whispers about Beyoncé planning to leave Jay-Z have been circulating for months, but most dismissed them as rumors. The speculation was first fueled by YouTube blogger Storm Monroe, who claimed to have insider sources close to Beyoncé. According to these sources, Beyoncé has been preparing to leave Jay-Z since last November, right after Cassie filed her lawsuit. Allegedly, Beyoncé's recent business moves, pushing out new products and albums, are all part of a strategy to build up her finances before Jay-Z's alleged wrongdoings come to light.
Part of the reason why they have or they're already living separate lives, and we may actually see one of the biggest divorces in Hollywood, is because Jay-Z is up next to be exposed. And it's only so much of these stories that Jay-Z can, he can pay off or he can block. He won't be able to stop this. And she knows it, and he knows it too. As far as who's gonna be the breakout victim / story, I don't know. Yeah, I might have to ask Jason Lee. I don't know, but I'm just letting you know that once that comes out and Jay-Z is exposed for his nefarious past, you're gonna see Beyonce divorce him. Okay, and she may or may not do an interview, but you're gonna their publicist is gonna release something. She's gonna say, "Oh, the Carters have been separated for some time. They built this beautiful life, blah 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 blah." Now, before all this happens, we may get another tour. We may get another album out of both of them. I don't know, because at the end of the day, they about their money first. They're gonna do what's best for business first. As far as Beyonce is concerned, do she love him? I mean, he's really all that she knows.
When you think about it, it makes sense. In the past year and a half, Beyoncé has been busy. She's done a world tour, released a movie, launched a hair care line, dropped another album, started a tequila brand, and is planning another tour. That's a lot of projects in a short time, especially considering she wasn't this active during her peak. People believe she's hustling because something big is coming. Things got even more suspicious when Jason Lee tried to blackmail Beyoncé on camera, threatening to spill some major tea unless she got Kelly Rowland to do an interview. At first, people didn't know what he meant, but now they think it's connected to her and Jay-Z.
The internet would go crazy. I'm gonna tell them while Johnny puts a beep over this part of the show, so you'll never know what it is, but I want you to see their reactions, and I'm going to do it right now. Ooh. And that's where I go back to, like, we're friends in the game. We support each other. We help each other out. Can you imagine had I put that on Hollywood Law? Oh, there was one more thing. Beat this, Johnny.
Woo!
So that in itself, I think Beyonce could have gave me a, you know what I mean? Like, there should be a little love there. Now,
maybe she doesn't know.
Beyonce doesn't know.
Yeah, I don't think Beyonce, and they're not going to share that with her.
Yvette knows. I got the receipts.
know.
I still
Her
have the
people
receipts. Yvette know I got the receipts. I got them. Now, if I get that message to Beyonce,
yes,
I
she
can
needs
get
to
it
know.
to I'm connected. I could get the message to Beyonce.
She needs to know.
And I think people like her publicist, who I love, and I'm just being critical That's just what I do. You know that, Yvette. We're trying to book Kelly Rowland right now. Now, if I don't get Kelly Rowland because I say this about, then it's going to be a problem. Then I'm putting out receipts. The receipts I just told you about, then I'll put those out.
Fast forward to just a few days ago after Diddy's arrest, word got out that Jay-Z was already feeling the pressure. It's rumored that he met with both a defense attorney and a divorce lawyer. The popular Twitter page, *in lawyer*, spilled this tea, tweeting, "2 for today for Jay-Z. He met with a criminal defense attorney and a divorce attorney." While details of the meetings weren't disclosed, it's clear that Jay-Z is preparing for some serious fallout. As for Beyoncé, many believe she was blindsided by Jay-Z's shady dealings and didn't know the full extent until Diddy's legal troubles surfaced. These rumors were fueled when Beyoncé's ex-bodyguard claimed that Jay-Z keeps her hooked on substances to manipulate and control her.
Yeah, Beyonce's on drugs. She been on them for a long time, and you keep her there.
To make matters worse, there have been rumors circulating that Jay-Z ruined Beyoncé and turned her into his personal cash cow by allegedly exploiting her at industry executives. What makes this even more disturbing is that Jay-Z was nearly 30 when he started pursuing Beyoncé, who was just 18 at the time. Keep in mind, Beyoncé didn't have much of a social life growing up, as her career took off when she was still a teenager, and she'd only had one boyfriend in high school. Many believe this is why Beyoncé stayed with Jay-Z even after he cheated. He's the only man she's really known since she was 18. Her entire career has revolved around him, and they've built a family together. Some say she might not even know what it's like to be independent without him in the picture.
How? I feel like she never got to experience life with the different types of people, and the fact that he was so old, low-key, I feel like the only way she expresses herself is through her music. And I don't know them, obviously, but I'm just saying, just like by seeing the age gap and what happens between that age gap, she never got to live outside of him.
Rumors about Jay-Z allegedly pimping out Beyoncé surfaced when DaBaby revealed some details. He shared that he and Beyoncé once met Jay-Z during a private industry meeting at Diddy's house. DaBaby claimed Diddy cleared everyone out, leaving just the three of them alone for privacy. This has only added to the speculation about Jay-Z's influence over Beyoncé and their relationship.
I was at a party at Diddy crib in LA. This was the beginning of 2020. You know what I mean? Diddy had put everybody else out the crib, like the influx of people he had put them out. But he had took a liking to me in particular around the time, man. It was really, you know what I mean, like putting his arm around me.
Right.
So he had put majority of the people out, but he allowed me to stay in there. Mm-hmm. Me and maybe about 15 others.
Right.
Jay-Z and Beyonce being 2 of the other 15 people in the room. So that'll just put into perspective of the type of company I was in.
Right.
At the moment, And she came over and introduced herself to me like as if she had to.
Right.
Beyonce, cut it out. But I'm a big fan of your work. You know what I'm saying? Whoop de whoop, and that was just dope. That was dope as hell to me, man.
As if that wasn't bad enough, it seems Beyoncé wasn't the only young girl Jay-Z was involved with. Reports have surfaced about him dating Foxy Brown when she was just 15, while he was already an adult. Allegedly, he promised her a successful career, but dropped her after he got what he wanted, paying her off to keep quiet. This claim was later confirmed by Jay-Z's former friend and business partner, Dame Dash, during an interview with Nick Cannon.
What age was Foxy Brown signed?
I wasn't paying attention to Foxy Brown.
But
I didn't sign Foxy Brown.
I know
Stop
you
putting
didn't.
me
I'm
in
just
that.
asking a
You keep asking
question.
because I'm on the block. I'm responsible for everybody.
You the boss.
Yo, don't beat around the bush. Say what you want
I'm
to say.
just asking.
What do you mean by that question?
I was just asking.
What are you insinuating?
I'm not insinuating. I just asked the question.
Shoot,
I thought Foxy was like 16. That's all I'm saying.
It sounds like you.
All I'm saying is in this industry, when we live in these glass houses.
It seems like you got a question for Jay. Ask him. Y'all keep asking me questions y'all want to ask him because he ain't here. Ask him. I ain't got with that, and I don't even know nothing.
It's hard not to see the parallels between Jay-Z's alleged behavior and what Diddy did to Cassie. Diddy started dating Cassie when she was just 19, promising her a Hollywood career, only to put her through years of turmoil. Similarly, Jay-Z was still publicly associating with R. Kelly around the time Kelly's disturbing actions came to light. They even made a joint album, The Best of Both Worlds, and performed together several times, despite knowing what Kelly was doing to young girls. The red flags were there all along, but many overlooked them because of Jay-Z's reputation. While he was betraying Beyoncé, he was also linking up with people like Diddy. Now, people are talking about whether Jay-Z is trying to dodge accountability again. One person commented, "I think Jay-Z and Beyoncé are next. I don't think Beyoncé is a victim. I think she's his partner in crime." Another added, "Beyoncé should divorce Jay-Z before the feds catch up to him. Imagine sticking by a man who cheated on you." So, what do you think about Jay-Z already meeting with a defense lawyer? And do you believe Beyoncé will finally leave him? Let me know your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to check out this other messy video.